Hello and welcome back to Inside the Hive. I'm your host, Curtis Morris. Now let's get to some news. 3 Jackets were named to the All-HCAC squad. Logan Wolfram was named first team, Ryan Hicks was named honorable mention, and Travis Shoemaker was named all-sportsmanship. Great job and excellent season, guys. Saturday is DC's Lacrosse first ever home match. The girls will be taking on Baldwin Wallace at 10:30. At 11:45 there will be a short ceremony welcoming the lacrosse team to the Defiance campus. And at 1 o'clock the guys will be taking on Calvin. Good luck to all of the participants. DC's Troy Parrott set a new school record in the 800-meter run at the Fred Will Invite in Anderson University. He set a time of 1:54:30, and it is currently ranked 15th amongst all Division III runners. Great job, Troy. Now let's talk to some DC seniors about how their time here at Defiance College has been.
Welcome back to this week's edition of Inside the Hive. Joining me as my guest once again is senior Logan Wolfram here at Big B's Coffee. Logan, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Not a problem. Talk about one of your fondest moments you've had over your 4 years here at Defiance.
I would have to say my freshman year at Anderson, winning the conference tournament at Anderson, and then getting a bid to the NCAA tournament. It was pretty sweet.
That definitely was a great experience. Another great experience probably for you had to be becoming the second player in Defiance College history to score 1,800 career points. Talk about that accomplishment for us.
I mean, it's a pretty great accomplishment. There's a list of guys that are great players, and I mean, it's just cool to be in a list of guys like that.
What's the biggest thing that you've been able to grow upon from since your freshman year since now? What's one thing you're really proud that you've developed?
I think just my maturity from my freshman year. I've grown in that aspect of my life. Responsibility with having Evan, and basically time management with managing everything that's going on. But I'd say I just matured a lot since my freshman year.
Over your time at Defiance College, you've broken countless records, had lots of recognitions. What's your favorite honor or record that you've broken that sticks out for you?
I would probably have to say the scoring record's pretty cool. I mean, you look at the group of guys, you're in the group of guys with Nick Sales, Anthony Petaway, C.J. Johnson, all those guys, and they're all great players. So I hope, one day people look at me and say I'm a great player. So I would say that's probably one of the most memorable ones. Yeah.
Your name definitely is etched all over the record books. Does it sunk in anything to have, assists and rebounds and points, and for you to be the only player ranked in as high in the categories as you are?
I don't think it's really sunk in yet. I don't think basketball's over has really sunk into me yet. I kind of feel like I'm still in the basketball mood. Just weird. It'll be weird. I think next year coming to see the team play and practicing and stuff like that, I think it'll really sink in then.
Okay. So speaking of next year, do you have any aspirations of taking your talents post-graduation?
I would love to. I mean, that'd be a great opportunity for me. I've gotten a couple letters in the mail about some workouts and scouting programs, but I have a job offer that starts in May, so probably just do that and coach Evan.
Okay. Build up on your stats. Yeah. It's gonna be better than you.
I hope so. Yeah. Okay. That'd be nice.
Well, that's going to wrap up this edition of Inside the Hive. I'd like to thank Logan Wolfram for being our correspondent multiple times throughout the season, and thank him for a great career. So from Big B's Coffee and for Inside the Hive, I'm Jordan Taylor.
Hey everyone, I'm here in the Wiener Gymnasium with Rachel Simonello for the very last time about the women's basketball season wrap-up. Thanks for joining me today, Rachel.
Thank you for having me.
Not a problem. So Rachel, tell me a little bit about your senior season and kind of wrap it up for everyone out there watching right now.
Overall, I think we had a good season. We stuck with some really good teams like Hope at the beginning of the year. They're nationally ranked. We beat Hanover in overtime. We stuck with Transy at a double overtime, who were top seed in the tournament. And I think we stuck with some really tough teams. We obviously could have done a little better, but overall I think it was a good season.
That's great to hear. So we're going to get a little bit personal now. Tell me about your all-time favorite memory throughout the past 4 years here at Defiance College.
I think one of my all-time favorite, beating Hanover this year was really exciting in overtime because all 4 years I've been here, we've never beat Hanover, and it was a home game. We had all our fans here. It was overtime. It was really exciting.
All right, I remember that game specifically. Great atmosphere for the ladies. Tell me one thing that you're going to miss the most about being here.
I'll really miss playing with the girls. They're not only my teammates, but my sisters, like my family. I'll really miss playing just competitively because this will be the last time ever.
All right, Rachel, so tell me a little bit about how you've grown as a student athlete here at the college.
I think I've grown in a lot of ways. Time management is a big thing. Being an athlete and being a student, you have to really manage your time between practice and school. And I think I got a lot tougher skin going through basketball and just really taking what people say.
All right, that's good. And then, so what are some words of wisdom for the upcoming classes coming here to the college?
To win HCAC and really cherish the time you have here because once it's over for good.
All right, that was a really emotional statement. So then, lastly, what's next after graduation for you?
After graduation, I plan on getting a teaching job. I'm majoring in phys ed and health, so K through 12, I'll be looking for a job in there.
All right, great to hear. Well, thank you, Rachel, for joining us today. It was a pleasure to have you.
Thanks for having me.
Not a problem. And for more information on the Lady Jackets, be sure to check them out next year, and I'm sure you all be here in the gymnasium as well. Be sure to visit defianceathletics.com. See you next time.
Hi, my name is Antonio Spears. I'm here in the George with Dan Hardin-Wallace, the senior pole vaulter. How's your day today, sir?
It's going all right. A little cold, a little windy, a little icy, but overall it's not been bad.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Well, we're coming up on the outdoor season, and I would like to know, what records are you willing to break this year?
I'm really looking to break the pole vault record. Right now, I fell an inch short last year, but I was injured all year, so I think I have a really good chance of breaking it. I'd really like to see our 4x4 do well. I've been on it the past few years, and we've been pretty close. I think those are pretty much the reasonable records that I could hope to break.
That's good to hear. Sound like a overachiever. Well, you also have a lot of records being done. What's your most favorite record you have?
I would have to say the indoor pole vault record. I've actually broke it 3 times. Once was from Austin Trivett, and then I broke it 2 other times by myself. Most recently, I did it at conference to take 2nd place, so I felt pretty good about that one.
All right, so you're a senior. From your freshman year to your senior year, what have you most improved on?
I think I would have to say maturity. I still mess around a lot, but I feel like during practice I take it a lot more seriously and really want to get the work done. Also in the weight room, I would kind of mess around in the workouts, and now I really want to get people doing the right things with the right form to avoid injury. And I feel like I've kind of taken a leadership role where people kind of look up to me and, maybe look for advice, and I'd like to give it to them if I can.
That's a good answer, good answer. All right, so you're coming into the last season of your senior year. Is there anything you're looking forward to?
I'd really like to get a conference championship. The vaulter who used to be better than me, Austin Trivett, he won multiple, and I'm jumping higher than he is against better competition. So I'd really like to break the 16-foot barrier, win conference, then ultimately make it to nationals, which I really believe I have a legit shot at doing.
Well, that does it here in the George. Thank you, Dan, and back to you. Well, that does it here for the track team. Thank you. Oh, sorry, that one got me.